Hi, everyone. Welcome to this month's Just Be True Vibe Energy Update. I am Summer, an intuitive teacher, spiritual life coach, and host of the Just Be True, a soul led podcast. Each month, I channel insights from spirits and the collective energy to help you navigate life's transition with more awareness, clarity, and self love. I encourage you to tune in to the Soul Led podcast each week for deeper discussions on living authentically, connecting with your higher self, and embracing the journey of becoming who you are truly meant to be. So today, we are stepping into the energy of December, a month that is incredibly spiritual, revealing, and very powerful. December is more than just the end of the year. December, it's a portal, it's a threshold, it's a moment where the old beings, it's a moment where the old beginnings are able to loosen up the grip and the new starts knocking at the door. So, this is why a lot of people start thinking about New Year's resolutions if that's something that you participate in. So it's being able to let go of this past year, the last 12 months of everything that you've been through, and offers an insight and a little inspiration for the new year to come. So this month, the beginning theme is of trust, boldness, leveling up, and clearing emotional residue so you can walk into this next chapter of your life with clarity and alignment. So let's settle in, take a deep breath, and tune in to the December vibes. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is trust in yourself and your higher self. December is amplifying your intuition in a very real way. You may feel more connected, more aware, more guided, even in ordinary moments. So, this month, signs and synchronicities may show up more frequently for you than they have in the past. Your dreams may feel deeper, more real. You might get intuitive hints that feel truly just undeniable. And those are the intuitive hints that I just love the most. And here's the truth: your higher self is speaking louder because you're ready to hear more. You are leveling up, per se. This is the month to trust that quiet voice within, not the anxious voice of fear, but the soft, steady, knowing voice that rises from your soul and that rises from your heart, right? The voice that gives you peace and serenity. So trust what feels aligned, even if it scares you. Trust what feels expansive, even if it's unfamiliar. Trust the path that keeps whispering to you, even when you try to ignore it. So, December is asking you to stop doubting your inner wisdom and start honoring it. I mean, I've been being pulled in a certain direction, and I I received a contact information for a publicist. And it's like I've been hearing I need to work with one and I need to work with one, and I've been putting it off. And then when I got the contact information, oh my gosh, my heart raced. I'm like, do I really want to step into what this could be? And that soft nudge, that pull towards it is there. And even though on the outside I'm a little terrified of the unknown and what it could bring, but I need to honor what is being brought to me and honor the wisdom of my higher self. And so, I'll be stepping into that and seeing what it brings to me instead of running away from it, which probably what I would have done in the past is run away from that. So I'm learning to step into that. So if you have situations that you're being pulled towards or you're being nudged towards, and it keeps showing up over and over again, whether it's showing up through synchronicities, whether it's repeating thoughts that come up, this is the universe nudging you in the direction you need to go. So, let's set aside the procrastination. Let's set aside the fear of the unknown and just step into it. And let's see what happens. You step into yours and I'll step into mine, and we'll have amazing experiences beginning in December with that. And I would love for you to share with me what that is for you, right? So please feel free to leave me a chat. Go to my webpage and send me a message. I would love to hear from your experiences on that as well. The second thing for December is be bold and take a chance on you. And this aligns with perfectly what I just said. Your inner guides are nudging you. And for some of you, literally like pushing you into your next level of courage. This is not the month to shrink down and shrivel and hide from this. This is the month to step forward and own it. December says to us, take a chance on yourself. Say yes to the opportunity. Show up as the most authentic version of you. So let your gifts be seen. Let your voice be heard. Let your purpose unfold for you. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing. You just have to do it. It just has to be done. It doesn't have to be perfection. It's the doing that matters. This month encourages you to step out of your comfort zone because that's where your growth is awaiting. The universe is aligned in your favor. All you have to do is believe in your readiness, right? So believe in yourself. Take that leap of faith and do what you've been being called to do, what you've been pulled to do for so long. Own it and just do it, right? I mean, that's all it matters. And again, it does not have to be perfect. And that was a difficult lesson for me, as well as realizing that everything doesn't have to be perfect. And all the little mistakes that happen along the way, those are learning opportunities. Those are opportunity for growth and enhancement and for change. So embrace those opportunities to be able to learn from them and grow and create what is meant to be created. So our third thing for the month of December is leveling up, rising into your higher vibrational states. December brings an acceleration of energy, a feeling that something is shifting within you. I mean, many of you have probably already been feeling it the months leading up to now. So you may be called to upgrade your routines, release old habits, detox emotionally or detox energetically. Also choosing healthier environments to be in. Some of us are shedding environments and being around individuals that no longer serve us, right? Or you may be choosing to change your environment in your home to bring in higher vibrational energy to create more flow into that. We're also learning to surround ourselves with people who elevate us, people who lift us up and inspire and make us feel good about ourselves, right? And you're going to stop tolerating what drains your spirits. So things that no longer align with you and that are holding your energy and your spirit back, you're not going to be able to tolerate that anymore. You're going to have to step away from that because that's where your true essence and your energy and the thriving of you happens, is when you can step away from those that drain your spirit and that keep you holding you back. because it's about owning you and it's all about leveling up. And leveling up doesn't have to look like major life changes. Sometimes it can be very subtle. Sometimes it's realizing you deserve more. Sometimes it's choosing peace over chaos. And sometimes it's simply deciding I'm not going backwards. I'm going to continue moving forwards. The universe is calling you to move forward. It's the version of yourself who knows what your worth is, honors your truth, and shows up in alignment. So December is asking you to rise up and rise above. Even if you rise slowly, you're still rising. And that's really all that matters. I mean, as long as you're moving in that direction, that is all that matters. And choosing peace over chaos, I really feel that it's important to step into this for a moment. Choosing peace versus always having to battle who's right or who's wrong is a major, major step forward. I've been in situations where the other person just always had to prove they're right and show other people they're wrong. And you know what? Let them have it. That's their ego. That's their ego fighting to be seen. That's because they don't own themselves within and they don't have the self confidence within themselves, or the uplifting spirit and feeling good about who they are. Let them own it. What does it matter? I look at this as like, long as it's right with me, it sits right with me, I'm okay with that. They can have their own beliefs, and it's not worth my energy to be into that back and forth of who's right, who's wrong situation. And someone once said, well, you're giving your power away when you do that. Au contraire, I completely disagree with that. I'm choosing my power when I do that. I'm choosing the vibrational energy that I want to step into and that I want to own. So therefore, I'm choosing my power and I'm choosing peace as my power, not proving that I'm right. That's not power for me. My own peace and feeling good about where I am and what's going on in my world is my peace and my power. So just remember simple little things like that. And the fourth thing that December is bringing us is clearing the old and welcoming the new. For the most powerful energies of the month is emotional clearing. Old emotions, memories, or past wounds may surface, not to punish you, not to hurt you, not to overwhelm you, but to help you release. And we're all moving into this energetic vibration of releasing. And so, this December spiritual housekeeping, we're going to say, if old feelings show up, meet them with compassion. I see you, I honor you, and I release you. Right? As you clear the old, you create space for new beliefs, new perspectives, new opportunities, new emotional responses to situations, and a completely new version of yourself. You may notice that sometimes that once that some things that once triggered you no longer does. Like you can be like, oh, well, when that person used to say, those words to me, that really, triggered something in me and got me angry or upset or made me cry. But now I'm in a space of where I can observe that and realize that those hurtful words that that individual is saying is a reflection of themselves, not on me. I'm not in that space anymore. A memory that once felt painful may come up, and you can get to the point where it feels neutral. And that's powerful, so powerful. Or that you're able to observe your past from a higher, wiser perspective, looking at your past from a lens of grace, from a lens of compassion and understanding versus judgment and fear, right? And being able to realize that, whatever the past was, is in the past. Only thing we can do is change the narrative of that. We don't have to own what it was originally put into our energetic memory for. We can change that narrative, and we can change how we feel with that situation. So, in all of these things, it equals growth, healing, and alignment to your higher self, to who you're truly meant to be. So, in December is guiding you through this transformation so you can enter the new year lighter, clearer, and more empowered. I mean, just imagine stepping into 2026 more empowered, letting go of old emotional triggers, letting go of unrealistic expectations, and stepping into the new year with grace, empowerment, gratitude. I mean, those are amazing things, right? And owning yourself, stepping in more into your purpose. I mean, that's what it's all about. So, December's revelation is as this month unfolds, expect insight, expect clarity, expect moments where things suddenly make sense. December reveals who you're becoming, what you're ready to release, what your soul is craving, what needs to change, and what your next chapter is going to look like. You may even receive insights on what this next year is going to look like as you step into December, if you haven't been already. Like, I've already been seeing glimpses and ideas of what's going to happen, right? In 2026, and it's exciting, and I am so looking forward to that year to come in and me stepping into what's next, right? So, so just being being open for that, and being prepared for the new beginnings, one's rooted in authenticity, inner truth, and spiritual expansion. I mean, it's going to be amazing, absolutely amazing. So, embracing December with an open heart, open mind, and stepping into your authenticity and owning it all, right? And releasing, releasing, and releasing. So, I want to say thank you for joining me today for this December monthly vibes. I hope this message brought clarity, comfort, and courage as you move through this powerful month. Feel free to come back and listen to this again if you feel the need to. If you're ready to deepen your inner work, explore your spiritual gifts, and move through these energies with support, I'd love to guide you through with a private session. You can find all my details on my website, Just Be True. The website is noted in the show notes on how you can get there. And I am here whenever you are to grow, discover how amazing you are, and encourage you along the way. So until next time, beautiful soul, trust yourself, embrace your growth, and remember you are becoming who you are always meant to be. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.